I didn't know that number was that big, but that's a shocker. That's a shocker. I think we got to do better as a nation, for sure.
Rising, that's quite a few just in this year alone. 18 already, and we're only 4 months into the year, and that's a lot since 2013. It's kind of scary to think about how many there's been.
You know, there's a lot of messed up people in the world. Clearly, we're not doing enough to stop this type of thing from happening. It's happening more.
Me, myself, I feel pretty safe. If you go, it's the east side of Des Moines, it's kind of, you hear sirens every night, throughout the day even, so if you go north or south of campus, you kind of get scared, but on campus, I feel pretty safe.
Honestly, our campus security here, they respond to everything super slow, super late. So honestly, if I was in a situation when there was a school shooting or anything, I honestly would not feel safe because our security responds 20, 30 minutes late. It takes them 10 minutes to open my door to my room. So, of course, honestly, I wouldn't feel safe.
I feel safe on Grandview's campus just because I've grown up around the east side of Des Moines. I feel like it's a great community. I feel as though we need some more security because I don't really see them throughout the day when I'm like walking to class. I usually don't see anybody. The only time I really do see them is at the wellness center in that little office type deal. So maybe have them walk around a little bit more would be beneficial for the campus.
At the moment, I don't think I would just because just the rush going on in my body. But for me, all I know is just get away as far as possible. So I mean, I'll probably just get in my car, at least attempt to leave, go back home, something.
In elementary school, you always have the lockdown procedures, but on campus, I would probably just freeze. I'd probably just break down. I don't know if I would know what to do. They always have procedures that you go through, but I feel like in the moment you wouldn't really follow those. You'd probably just fight or flight.
If the government was doing enough, then the shootings wouldn't happen so much, honestly. And I think the government needs to find ways to work to improve, to make the schools a safer place.
There's only so much that they can do. Obviously, you don't want to put guns in the hands of psychopaths. I feel like the background check should be in more depth, and it should be harder to access guns, but I don't feel like people should have their guns taken away. That's a right that they've had since the country was established. So
Definitely think the government's trying to. It's just hard to please everybody at this point, and there's so many different views that they have to take into consideration. It can be hard to please everybody. So I feel like that's the main problem our government is having, implementing a new system with that.
I mean, I can't say I'd be with or against. I don't know. I guess we'd have to implement that and see how it goes because you never know. A teacher might have some animosity built up towards the school or some students, and they can turn into a school shooter. So that's pretty tough to answer.
It could go both ways. I definitely obviously shouldn't be just arming any teacher with a gun, but I think if you give them the right training and there's not, just anyone having a gun, I think certain teachers with the right training, I wouldn't be opposed to it.
I would say yes, don't arm the teachers just because it might create a more hostile environment as it is, teachers are people too. I mean, they could snap just like that. I mean, and as a student, it would be kind of uncomfortable knowing that someone in the classroom as my teacher has a gun and could, pull it at any moment, so.
definitely. I'm obviously not going to put them in a situation to be in that situation to have to worry about their safety.
I mean, I'd probably be worried every day. It's always in the back of your head that you would be scared of it to happen, but I mean, the chances of it are happening are probably pretty slim, so you just take the risk, I guess.
I definitely want my kids to be safe. No parent should ever have to worry about their kid getting shot at school. School's supposed to be one of the safest places you should be able to go.